Starlink, the satellite internet provider owned by Elon Musk's SpaceX, could soon expand its services to South Africa. Due to upcoming regulatory changes, these adjustments, anticipated to be finalized by mid-2025, may clear the way for Starlink to legally operate in the country, where it has been eyeing entry for some time. The Department of Communication and Digital Technologies, DCDT, revealed that it plans to introduce new rules under the Electronic Communications Act, which governs sectors like telecommunications and broadcasting. One of the key obstacles for companies like Starlink has been South Africa's requirement for applicants to hold at least 30% ownership by historically disadvantaged groups, a provision designed to boost local economic empowerment. Though Starlink has a great presence in Southern Africa, it has not been able to roll out its services in South Africa, largely due to the black economic empowerment requirements tied to licensing. The proposed policy could potentially open the door for Starlink to operate in South Africa by allowing the company to engage in initiatives like providing internet access to rural schools rather than directly fulfilling the ownership requirement. This system has been used in other sectors and might be applied to the ICT space to facilitate Starlink's entry, without the company needing to meet traditional B ownership demands. A spokesperson for the DCDT outlined the next steps, saying that a notice would be published in the Government Gazette early next year to invite public comment on the policy direction. The finalized policy is expected to be issued by mid-2025, though the spokesperson cautioned that the consultation process could face delays due to the complexity of the ICT sector. In addition to the policy changes, ICASA has also been working on revising the licensing framework for satellite services in South Africa. This comes after the growing role of satellite technology in providing broadband access to remote areas where traditional infrastructure is difficult and expensive to deploy. ICASA plans to publish a final decision on these new rules in 2025, which could further pave the way for Starlink's entry into the South African market. The potential for Starlink to begin operating in South Africa has also garnered political support. President Cyril Ramaphosa met with Elon Musk in New York in September, signaling the government's interest in attracting foreign investment in South Africa's technology and broadband sectors. Elon Musk has recently been involved in active U.S. politics, directly campaigning for Trump, and he will also occupy a political office as the head of the newly proposed Department of Government Efficiency. His involvement in active politics does raise the risk of national security for countries where Starlink operates, as the data collected may end up with South Africa's adversaries. Just a thought for the South African government to consider.